Just tough week for us. As good as we played here at the beginning of the week, we played as poorly at the end of the week. 3 games in 7 days. I thought we looked a little fatigued, and we got outplayed tonight. We got to be better. I think what hurt us in Fort Collins hurt us at home. We gave up too many driving opportunities to the rim, and they kept us on our heels. They outplayed us, and we got to go back and watch film and get better.
Coach, 5 turnovers in the first 5 minutes, 18 turnovers. It's the most in regulation in a long time for this team. What was the biggest thing that they did defensively to put SDSU on the back foot?
We're very good at ball screens, and they took us out of everything we wanted to do with the ball screens. We knew that. We did work against it, but obviously couldn't simulate that same type of defensive effort with our scout team and coaches. So we weren't as poised as I would like us to be. I think we had 11 in the first half, calmed down a little bit in the second, but just sped us up and took us out of what we wanted to do. So I gotta go back and see how I can help offensively as well as defensively. But we got to just take better care of the ball. It's 18 possessions where we didn't get a shot.
How much of that it contributed to the issues of getting to the paint today for the team?
We couldn't get to the paint because they were trapping us on the perimeter, and then we were rushed. We didn't play with the poise. One of the keys was poise, and we didn't play with that. But we could talk about the offense, and I'm going to lose some sleep these next couple of days over that. But really, it's defense. We got to get better defending one-on-one, or we got to change what we do.
Yeah, this was the first game all season that Destiny Hooks came off the bench for New Mexico. Just how different do they feel versus what they looked on film when they bring her off the bench?
It didn't matter. I mean, she still played the majority of the game. She's a really good player. I thought she hurt us. We were really keying in on Cumber, trying to take her out, and I thought we did a decent job on her, but Hooks really hurt us. Not only, just driving and creating for other people. They just got us in rotations the entire game, and we just couldn't recover.
I know you said defense is the biggest story from the game. 3 of the 4 quarters, 4 of 17 from 3. Another majority of the game where the team's cold from downtown. Are you happy with the shots that the team's getting from beyond the arc the last few games?
You talking about our opponents?
I'm talking about SDSU.
Us shooting. I mean, we're just not shooting the ball very well right now. So we got to make sure that and again, we're in the conference. This is a good conference, and there's no secrets anymore, and they're watching as much film as I'm watching, so they know that Aaron's a 3-point shooter and Natalia's a 3-point shooter, so they're not just going to let them, get open. So we need to find some other opportunities for us to score. I think we need to do a better job in transition. I think the ball was sticking a little bit too much. I think we can move it and look for some other opportunities, but we just have to go back and watch film. I told them we're in the middle of the season now, so it's not going to be so much on the floor, but we need to be able to learn from film. Because we got another game. We'll take tomorrow off. We'll have 2 days of prep, and then we got Reno and Wyoming on the road.
I was going to say, you weren't really getting, your 3-point percentage wasn't good, but you weren't getting good looks on threes.
Like I said, they know who our shooters are. I thought they keyed in and didn't let those kids shoot it. I also think we need to do a better job sharing the ball. If we went back and watched film together, you guys would agree probably that the ball just sticks. So we catch it, we wait. I think we need to really understand. My guards need to move the ball and get it to the other side of the floor, try to get some reversals. I think that would help us.
Ronnie, before conference, I was in a bit of a scoring rut. I think she had 10 points across 4 games. Now she's led the team 3 straight games, or two of the last 3. Have you seen a difference in her aggressiveness?
No, I mean, she's just making shots she was missing before. I mean, those are the same shots she was shooting. She does a lot for us. I have her, stopping the ball. Defensively, she's guarding one of the better guards, having to score, having to facilitate. As good as she is offensively, I'm asking a lot of her because I need her to create for her teammates too. So her and I will watch a lot of film this week, and hopefully you'll see her game continue to grow in other statistics other than just scoring.
What are the biggest things you're looking for defensively in Reno and in Cheyenne?
We got to contain. Our one-on-one defense was atrocious today. We got to be better. And then when we stopped the first move, they swung it and then drove middle. So we're going to watch a lot of film on our one-on-one defense, and we got to be better. And I got to make some changes to make sure that's how we start games, where we're not turning the ball over and we're defending at a high level.
Ronnie, it seemed like New Mexico really focused on keeping you guys out of the paint today. What was the biggest challenge they posed for you offensively?
Well, yeah, they did pack the paint in, but I just think we kind of lost our poise, and that's how we started the game. Is we just let them control the pace of the game. And I think obviously we had some careless turnovers, and that's I think where we got out of the game. And like Coach said, we dug ourselves a hole early in the game. It was just hard to come out of that. So, but teams have been doing that in the past. We've been working on it, so it's something that we're gonna keep getting better at, and that we'll be able to overcome in the next games. But yeah, it's definitely clogging the paint for sure.
Yeah. What's the biggest challenge when the team comes out, jumping over top, hedging on the ball screens like that, speeding you up? How do you slow things down?
I just think we have to control the pace of the game and make the right reads. I think we can take advantage of teams trying to like hedge out and be extra aggressive. We just have to slow ourselves down and find the open player, and it becomes much more simpler.
This team has kind of got a history of coming back against New Mexico here. What was the feel as you had the 5 points at the end of the third quarter and then you pull within 5 early in the fourth?
Mm-hmm. Wait, repeat your question.
What was the feeling? Like,
Okay.
did you get a sense that, all right, this is rolling downhill for us?
Yeah, we definitely made some good shots and got ourselves back within 5. And it's exciting. Like we got ourselves some momentum, but it just come down to getting stops. Like we couldn't get a stop, and that's what every game's gonna come down to. Is you can make all the baskets in the world, but if you can't get a stop, it's not gonna do anything. So.
What was the biggest challenge about handling this Lobos offense?
I think they're really aggressive driving to the basket, driving middle especially, and Colorado State was the same way. And I think we got a little bit better towards the end, but we're not there yet, obviously. And if we keep working on that, a lot of teams will probably continue to do that. So we have to know that mentally and try to fix those. And I think if we can stop that, get the stops that we need, we're gonna be fine. So.
Next 2 games are on the road, both again at elevation. What do you take from this so you can be ready for the next 2 tough ones away from Viejas?
It's all mental, really. I think we all have to take the time individually to go watch film ourselves and see what we each individually can do better and then put it all together. We have to be focused these next couple days, and take advantage of another opportunity that we'll have. And we just have to be focused and locked in.
You led the team in scoring, and you have been through the 3 conference games. Any change in you, either a mindset or be more aggressive?
No, I just think, I'm always in attack mode, try to be in attack mode. Always trying to get better at my reads as well as a point guard, just making better decisions. I think I just have to keep that mentality as we go through the season. But, everyone has the same mentality. We all want the same thing. I think we all just have to keep getting better at what our strengths are. So.